February 16th, grudges will be settled. Ha!
On the block, Daniel's like a curse.
On my left, who you be?
QB Black Diamond repping that Bridgeport, Connecticut.
All right. Shout out to QB, making her way back to RBE. And on my right, who you be?
Shuni the rapper, Murderville, Golden Squad, let's go.
Shout out to Shuni, debuting on RBE. Coin was already flipped. Who I had going first? My bad. Who's going first again? All right, coin is flipped, so it's Shuni.
Bitch!
Damn.
Now fuck that! Now fuck that! ARP finally gave me the call. He said, Shuni, I need you for QB. November the 3rd. I'm like, all right, my nigga. It's a go. Then what happens? The car drops. And everybody saying shoe don't fit. So I guess I gotta lift her soul. You, and E-Heart is best friends. Running around thick as thieves. Two bitches that was doubting me back then. But now y'all gotta believe this. I'll leave emotionless. Bam! Now you can wear a heart on the sleeve. And y'all bitches ain't want no smoke. But you the next to hit it. After I put 40 on Ice Cube, be the next to get it. Cause y'all lost it. Cause y'all lost it. And I'm Jeffrey Dahmer, I'm dead hungry. I done killed a couple of these bitches. I'm Ted Bundy. Y'all put diamond on shoe, bet I stomp this bitch till they red bottoms. Then it's high point rifles with the stand, bitch, I'll red dot them. They say bullets ain't got no name. Well, today that ain't the case, I'm bragging. I'm about to throw them right in your face, and please, don't be another bitch that's concerned with who I give my pussy to. Cause you wasn't always a dyke. You used to give up that pussy too. And I know a couple nasty niggas that done hit that. See what you look like today and they trying to forget that. Look at her face. I got her mad, black tight, but the writings was on the wall. All they needed to see was black light. And we used to be cool. We used to be cool. But history shows when it comes to friendships, I ain't shit, or at least that's how they describe me. Cutthroat, backstabbing, bitch, I'm conniving. I took time to master this craft. Now I'm a beast, a rare breed, Sierra Leone. Y'all about to watch Diamond bleed. Or should I say, Blood Diamond, moment of clarity. I'm just trying to see how you cut Diamond cause you look soft. And all y'all battle bitches, cause you look fake and all y'all battle bitches is soft. I grew up without a pot to piss in. You think I give a fuck who I piss off? I'm the underdog. So I guess she the one with the juice. First I was cooking with the 40. Still ain't let it loose. If I sit Q down with the mill, bitch it isn't food. Or I'm black and on Q like Bishop in the living room. See, it wasn't smart. Fucking with IQ, she asking what we fighting for. Shit, I don't know. You ready to die, Q? And don't cry now. And don't cry now. Cause these rounds only 2 minutes. Shit, it ain't that bad. And don't be surprised when she die, nigga. A QB supposed to pass. Murderville, bitch.
Let's go.
I said, hey, yo. Well. Look what the fuck we got here. Shuni the rapper. I wasn't even motivated to battle you, but I'm about to go off, trying to save female battle rap before it go lost. I beat Arsenal, tied up Law. Now all these bitches want to battle me because they feel that I'm a show off. This lead will leave you permanently scarred. Like tattoos, get out of pocket, you get hit with a rocket. Fuck the rules. You try to rob me, then I'ma blast my tool. You gotta be nuts for thinking you'll take my cash, you. I oughta pistol whip her, then smack her with the handle. If my gun jam, then I'ma show her what my hand do. But it'll never jam. Cannon connected to the arm like Mega Man. ARP don't even know how you got on the card. Fuck you doing credit scams? If we sold crack, I'll cook better. If we fight, I'll hook better. You the type of ugly bitch the ugly bitches hang out with just to look better. So that gangsta bitch shit is not you. Rapping how you carrying Glocks, Not true. Every battle, she predictable. When you gonna give us something new? Your performance is like Jordan releasing retros. Might switch it up a little bit, but overall, it's always the same shoe. So you can't tell me shit about battle rap when all you just had was some Q flips. I could have an ear full of wax and you still wouldn't be able to give Q tips. You getting hit by a tomboy, but it's gonna feel like a dude, bitch. I got 3. You getting hit by a tomboy, but it's gonna feel like a dude, bitch. I got 3 rounds in the chamber, but I can kill her in 2. I'm on my suit shit. Y'all see how I just gave her? Y'all see how I just gave her bars on top of bars? Well, that's something you don't deserve from me. I done said so much disrespectful shit. I got motherfuckers who want to murder me. My heart's so dark, the spirits from the other side heard of me. My brother's soul speaking to me, saying, Q, kill this bitch so I can face fuck her for eternity. My brother died. My brother died. Listen. My brother died doing some real shit. Gun in his hand. Your father locked up, dying from AIDS because he fucked with a man. He be sucking a... Your father locked up, dying from AIDS because he fucked with a man. He be sucking a nigga dick while the nuts in his hand, eating his ass with jelly since he's stuck in the jam. You can't out-disrespect me. You can't out-disrespect me. The fuck she talking about? You can't out-disrespect me. Let's keep it real. Hold it down. You can't out-disrespect me. Let's keep it real. I lost my nephew too. While I'm maintaining still. He got killed in a car crash. When he died, I ain't know how to feel. Mention him, you gonna visit him. Cause I alter your brakes so when your car stop, you going head first through the windshield. Let's take it past rap. Your daughter tied up. If I don't get my ransom money, I'ma blast that. If she don't die, it's like I'm strolling down memory lane. How I flash back. You come home to your youngest with her neck broken, an 18-inch dildo shoved in her ass crack? Or you come home, listen, she gonna come home to her youngest with her neck broken, an 18-inch dildo shoved in her ass crack, or I'ma have her drowning in a tub, making serious subs. Then I'ma feed her, making airplane noises with a spoonful of period blood. I hope them little bitches, her daughters, listen. I'm almost done, don't worry about it. Listen, her daughters, I hope them little bitches grow up to be whores just like you and have low self-esteem. The only reason why we pay you any mind, that's because you got fear on your team. But she staked her when she fucked Steady. And they still friends? Y'all some dizzy bitches. The way they was splitting that... Listen! And they still friends? Y'all some dizzy bitches. The way y'all was splitting that pole, there's no way in hell that these bitches is superstitious. You ratchet, but wouldn't squeeze the ratchet or hold the blicker. My bitch is trained to go. I gotta use a pit bull leash to control my sisters. Remember when she went to Queen of the Ring and popped on Debo? We was like, whoa, this hoe's a killer. But remember, she took Fetty from Farrah, so it wasn't the first time she stole a nigga. So it ain't a second out the day when I ain't down the ride. And just like I told them other bitches, y'all can't expose a bitch who ain't got shit to hide.
Let's go. Top of the second, it's on you, Shuni.
Damn. Your brother and your nephew? You must have had a rough year. You lost a lot of people in your fam. Every time I log in, it's RIP so-and-so all over your Facebook and Gram. Seriously, it hurts me to see you like that. You done seen more death than most, but I'll send you to them that they can sit right with your spirit like a Kanye post. It's Golden Squad. Catch up, it's Golden Squad. We a different type of militia. I'll get blackmail when I hold this against her. I send a note with a torso attached like, nigga, Black's dead. Now her family trying to be proactive, looking for Black head. And y'all like her? Y'all don't... And y'all like her? Y'all don't even understand who QB. She just some lame bitch reppin' Bridgeport. She a fucking goofy. Wasting money on dirty strippers and buying pussy. She the type to ask for a bust down on a Lucy. And I live in CT now. And in your hood, they said you don't even bang. The only time we saw QB piece was a Nas chain. And you wanted them. And you wanted them. No matter how many times I shower and get fly, I still look dirty, bitches. Y'all saying I ain't that nice, but I'm still out here 30ing bitches. If he was alive, I'd kill her in front of her beloved brother. Why she looking dead at him? I don't know. This bitch really looking dead at him, metal and QBI. Metal and QBI like a nosy bitch. Bullet fragments all in her body, it'll alter a switch. You got a nasty mouth, but I'm on defense when it comes to mine. QB'll get a shit pushed back for any offensive lines. I've been trained to go, that means I'm on cue. Philly voice, I get surgical with that long John Q. When you always talking about you. And you always talking about you blowing cash. And you always talking about you blowing cash. Quite should stop it. If Q ball, I'm going right in the pocket. QB, this a quick body. You're quite basic. Queer bitch, this quick bacon. I'm tired of bullshit. QB, this a quick body. You quite basic. Queer bitch, this quick bacon. I'm tired of the bullshit, so quit hating. Cause this last year, I held it down for female battle rap. While y'all was waiting in the water. Well, I'm with all the beef now, bitch. Welcome to the slaughter aisle. Kodak Black. She gonna be seeing tunnel vision. Jewelry heists. I'll have diamond missing. Give me that water. I'm good. My mouth is dry. Shut the fuck up. I'm a real bitch. I ain't never been known for bluffing. Anatomy. Nigga, I'll body something. I'll knock you the fuck out, then knock you the fuck out. Cause it's a lot of shit that I really don't give a fuck about. About your pops being sick or you losing a brother. I'm the type to... Like your pops being sick or you losing a brother. I'm the type to give a thumbs up to a post about you losing your mother. So don't cry now. So don't cry now. Don't cry now. Don't cry now. These rounds only 2 minutes. Shit, it ain't gonna be that bad. And don't be surprised when she die, nigga. A QB supposed to pass. Murderville. Fine.
Bitch, shut your bald-headed ass up. Ain't you from Mount Vernon? Well, that explains why your pussy burning. I'm from a block where we bust lead with apes. Real quick though, let's get one thing straight. Off rap, I'll punch you dead in your face. Your body will still move, but you'll be dead in the face. She aggressive, but she don't be lyrical rapping. Reciting niggas' lines, she sound pitiful yapping. They gonna rush her to the hospital. Like, Doc, we need a miracle to happen. Cause Q put the pump on shoe like the old Reebok classics. Out of all the bitches, where do you rank yourself? You called official fat, but you need to plank yourself. You went from having morals to a scandalous bitch. You need to thank yourself. Your slogan is calling someone a black bitch, but a black bitch brought you into this world. Seem like you hate yourself. You see, I make them feel uncomfortable when I hit them with the real facts. Yeah, you light-skinned, but to a cop bitch, you still black. Talking that killer shit like you ready to do time. She a bootlicker. That's the only reason why I'm letting shoes shine. Y'all would have thought I was hanging with my little cousins. I keep a cool 9. She be out the fear of old niggas so bad, I bet the night she gonna get drunk off of corn liquor and try to moonshine. You need God, but you won't repent. You a slob, turn into a hoe for rent. You fuck Rex, Fetty, Twerk, Factor. With them kind of names, she could have fucked around and threw her own event. What the fuck she talking about? that old Shuni who used to pull it. I could be that fruit ninja that'll slice your melon, turn Shuni into a smoothie after I hit her with this neutral bullet. This her death day, but that's something that she already knew. I could tell y'all I'm about that action, but that's something that I already do. I got a custom-made box just for you. They like, what if she can't fit in it? Then I'm gonna rip the soul out of shoe. But this ain't even the drastic part. I don't have a heart. Let that iron spark. Sodomize you, then use the blood to make tribal marks. You got... She got me mad hot. She got me mad hot. I'll grab Glock. She thinks she's safe till I beat her with a padlock. Destinies. Destinies. Your mother really named you Destinies? Like it's two of you. She must have been drunk. Her mother really named her Destinies. Like it's two of you. She must have been drunk and wild. If you wasn't ugly as fuck, I would have bent you over doggy style. Would have made you say my name, till you screaming loud. Can't get to her, so I'm hitting Destiny's Child. This battle was a favor. After this, I cost a heavy price. If not, I'm dissing ARP. I'm petty, right? Drive-bys out the Chevy life. Listen, drive-bys out the Chevy life. Guts spilling out her belly, yikes. Jason masked off, I blast off, cut her hand off with a machete slice. I'm trying to chill. Listen, I'm trying to chill. But she gonna make me start clapping leg. I put a hole so big in your chest, I put my arm through it, then smack you in the back of the head. I'll Smith and Wesson you, so watch who you yelling to. Listen, I'll Smith and Wesson you, so watch who you yelling to. You rapping about shit you never do. Stay in the sucker place. I'll spit in your mother face. She can only wipe it off when I tell her to. Bitch.
All right, let's go. Let's go.
She talked about me, my kids, my mother. Well, let me make something crystal clear like clarity. Your pops and your stepfather both raped you. So let's not talk about parenting. Fuck out of here. Exactly. Y'all thought I was gonna come out here and play with her? That was in my past days. Y'all about to watch the stock rise on QB. Nigga, it's draft day. Y'all choked. I choked as many times as your favorite male battler. So how come I'm the only one getting ridiculed? It don't even matter if I choke tonight. I'm still getting ridiculed. Yeah, so brace yourself, because I'm about to knock your teeth straight and rip your nipples off and put it through a cheese grate. Rip her tongue out and tell her watch her tone before I have shit flying over your head and it ain't a drone. You a scary little bitch. You ain't nothing to fear. 2 arms that have diamond in the air like the Rock is here. You battle Arsenal on this same stage. So technically, your next battle should have been hollow. Bow. Here's one to swallow. And ain't you the same bitch that was talking about somebody's child? Well, I seen pictures of your nieces and nephews, and I was like, wow. Because those had to be some of the ugliest motherfuckers that I ever did. Ain't you the same bitch that was talking about somebody's child? Well, I seen pictures of your nieces and nephews, and I was like, wow. Because those had to be some of the ugliest motherfuckers that I ever did see. But I ain't gonna violate. I'ma just wait till you have a baby and send shots to your kid in need. Like, fuck dialysis. I wanna watch that little bastard. Yeah, like, fuck dialysis. I wanna watch that little bastard dialysis. You said you can't... You said you can't expose a bitch that ain't got nothing to hide. Then came up here and told us Osh tried to hit and he said you lied. But can y'all imagine them 2 niggas fucking? If she had dreads, they'd look like twins or some ugly ass kissing cousins. You nasty little bitch. All you want to do is bump coochies all day. Well, pussies get wet when I lick off and let the floor play. We too heavy. Let me get that one. We 2 heavyweights. But this ain't gonna be no Nicki versus Cardi. Won't be no shoe flying across the room. So make it an issue. Tell us you flying across the room. I'm a killer. just so her mama could see her in a dress one more time. You said your girl and family was off limits. Well, I'm about to cross the line. I heard you got that bitch name tatted on you. For what? She a smut. I seen footage of her on the internet getting butt fucked. She said it wasn't. You got that bitch name tatted on you? Why? She a smut. I seen footage of her on the internet getting butt fucked. She said it wasn't her, but we ain't buying that. She was getting dug out, and ever since you left Phil, she been trying to get a diamond back. And didn't y'all just lose somebody close to you like a couple days ago? Well, good. I wish hell and the devil on his fucking soul. When your grandmother was one ugly ass bitch, I'm glad she died. I seen them last. Your grandmother was one ugly ass bitch. I'm glad she died. I seen them last pictures y'all posted of her in the hospital, and man, she was fried. But it's fuck you. But it's fuck you. But it's fuck you and fuck her. If y'all don't like it, we can scrap. But I bet after this battle, all she gonna wanna do is give me dap, cause you pussy. And I'll knock your fucking head off right now. Do something. That's what I thought. Now, bitch, give me that crown. Murderville. Fuck out of here.
Let's go.
I said you lasted this long. Well, I expected you to back out. Cause we ain't buying none of the shit you act out. You fucking with a bitch who really lived what she rap about. I spit crack like a fiend throwing up in the trap house. So we can rap words, but I got bad nerves. One touch, this combination will unlock all of your passwords. With these bars, I'm nice as shit, but I don't get the respect I deserve. I guess I gotta make an example out the bitch. I won't stop until I see blood. Fuck it, I'll take a sample out the bitch. I catch her at a party, pull out the knife. I start dancing with the bitch. Y'all would have thought it was too dark in the club, cause we going in the bathroom just so you could take my pic. But how you want it? Street sweep or the long broom. I'm all gone. You all doomed. I catch shoes slipping like Cinderella slipper in the ballroom. But we all watch you on Facebook Live. Get fucked. I said, we all watched it. No, it got blocked. They flagged it.
Hold it down, y'all. Hold it down.
I said, we all watch you on Facebook Live. Get fucked, sucked, all out of shape. You even had to hold up your fat ass stomach to get your pussy ate. To a simple-minded motherfucker, she looked like a freak bitch. But you think that nigga loved you and he was treating you like a hoe on some G shit. Wasn't your kids in the other room? How the fuck they supposed to handle that? You don't think they got friends who got parents who watch battle rap? That's why I'm about to spaz on her. What the fuck? Play with my pussy for like an hour, then pour my nut in your daughter's sippy cup. You disrespectful, right? You disrespectful, right? You disrespectful, right? Hold it down. You disrespectful, right? So fuck your kids. When you ain't home, Fetty probably fuck your kids. You disrespectful right now. You gotta look me in my eyes now. You gotta look me in my eyes now. You disrespectful, right? So fuck your kids. When you ain't home, Fetty probably fuck your kids. You disrespectful, right? Well, I don't play round. Shoot up the playground and leave the slide soaking. I can show y'all my wingspan. I had a butterfly poking. You really trust this nigga around your kids? Well, he be thigh groping. Crazy is named Fetty, but your daughter's gotta sleep with one eye open. You disrespectful, right? You disrespectful, right? She disrespectful, right? Well, how she top tier? Fucking with a nigga that's low tier. All he know, he lived with 3 females, so he always got a pussy hole near. Y'all don't even fuck no more, cause little Corey got a little pussy that's never been touched before. You disrespectful, right? Well, my bandana twisted to the back like Tupac. I leave bitches coughing in a coffin after I hit them with this flu shot. You and that nigga could share a casket when I'm letting off 2 shots. If y'all know anything about selling drugs, dirty money, dirty fatty always go in the shoebox. But they like, what he got to do with it? Well, y'all will understand once I swerve the whip. He involved himself. Now I gotta empty the clip. It's gonna remind y'all of Kevin Costner in The Bodyguard, cause he stepped up just to take a slug for his bitch. But you up here trying to be disrespectful. You really stole my shit. I ain't let you borrow it or hold my shit. When she first started, I took it as a compliment, like ditto. But notice I'm the Black Diamond, now Shuni called herself the Black Widow. It's evident she wanna beat me so bad she even moved to Connecticut. But we are not the same. Cause I was once known for getting venues shut down. So y'all better hope this hoe be nice. Cause if I lay a finger on this bitch, she'll probably snitch like O.B. Trice. Coming at the big homie, I knew something wasn't right. Seemed like she was forced to take the diamond like Kobe's wife. But she lost this open shot with all that pump faking. Let me rebound off the block, cross her, then pump fade it. Call my main shooter, she'll give and go. I'll set the screen, shoot off the block like a pick and roll. In other words, I catch her slipping, it's a Peter roll. Chrome nickel blow, levitator, look like she's standing on her tippy toes. Are you a boss? It got a boss. Fear probably picked out your clothes. Are you supporting or starring, bitch? Pick a role, cause I'm tired of your fucking shit. I bust a clip, Uber everywhere, your legs hurt. You needed to go to the gym, squat, leg work, but you more interested in doing head work. I let the tech jerk, so when you giving me top, you'll get a cum shot to the nut inside your neck burst. Fuck she talking about? 3-0, she's dead.
Yo, make some noise for female battle rap QB Black Diamond Shooty the rapper, y'all.
We good? Yes. All right, what's up, everybody? It's your host, Nomad. While I have everybody in here, before y'all motherfuckers disappear on me, do me a favor and hit the like button. Never fails. I got to get a pretty co-host with me. Can y'all see that? He pointed some shit out. Hit the like button if you're watching this. So first and foremost, my apologies for missing out on the last 2 shows. You know, life happens. Just, it wasn't no COVID type shit or anything like that. I'm good. I'm completely healthy. The holidays are here. I got a few different things that we'll be discussing today. And as always, I want this show to be kind of interactive as possible. So I'm gonna, need for you all, to be, calling in, as well. Yes, this was I spend my time doing that work. Although the chat, still keep the chat going. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. Just go on and call. That's hilarious. Nah, but so a few things that we're gonna be talking about today. So if you look behind me, I'll explain the pictures. Pictures number 1 is from the Volume 9 card, and it was for the event that recently happened with KCJ and Vixen. Both ladies, I think, did a great job. I'm curious how people are actually calling it. KC, Vixen, that sort of thing. The second thing, the second person you see is Prestavia. I always say I want to go Prestavia, but it's Stavia. Yeah, you know why? Because the girl from, and I said this earlier, the girl from Destiny's Child is Latavia. So whenever I see that, I always think the same thing, Yugoslavia. So Prestavia, recently said that she's joining, gun titles. Just want to hear from everybody. Is this a good thing? Is this a bad thing? I have I've been told of a few pros and cons. I want to hear your feedback regarding that as well. In addition to that, slide 3. Slide 3. Many of you may not be able to tell who that is, and if you can't, then to me that just shows you are not a original day one, because this isn't even a day one picture. But back in the day, this was my favorite picture of Remy Martin. I don't call her Remy Ma, I call her Remy Martin. But that's just how far we go back in my head. But nonetheless, starting a female battle rap league, Chrome 23. Are we looking forward to it? What are we looking to get from this that we're not getting from other leagues? Pros, cons, will the professionalism be there? There's a lot of things. My brain is just going all different places. And the last one, last but not least, if you can't see, it's 2 clips from Queen of the Ring. And one of them, very popular, well-known battle, Jada Ray and Couture. And the other one underneath is from the 2-on-2 was Don Lady and Tori Doe. And although we have another league more so developing, what does this mean for Queen of the Ring? Are we able to have a Pepsi and Coke, like a URL, RBE, KOTD? I guess KOTD would be Dr. Pepper. I don't know. I'm just another Coke-ish brand. You know what I'm saying? But are we able to have this? Will one cancel one out? Yeah, many different things. I thank you. Can you do me a favor when you get up? I put that bag in the refrigerator. Can you grab that for me? Yeah, give me 1 second too. The Target bag, yeah. So in case anyone doesn't know, I'm Puff Daddy, and this is Farnsworth Bentley. Thank you. Farnsworth Bentley. No, here. So, whether it be, I won't be long, but I'll be back. No. But here, take this before you go. Whether it be Kwanzaa or Hanukkah or whatever, happy holidays. Now this one, and you better eat them too. So 2 of them I know the flavor that you like, and that's a different one. That's a Samoa one. This one, it has fresh fruit, so you have to refrigerate it or eat it within an hour.
Nick.
Yeah, and I got Jada that one before too. That's blueberry cheesecake, so you better enjoy it.
Clean shit.
It's all right. It's all right to make it dirty. It's all right. Feliz Navidad. Hey man, do your thing, man. Knock yourself out. So yeah, so what I want from you all, I want to hear your feedback regarding this. Now here's the thing. Let me put this out there too. I don't know how many calls we're gonna get, so I kind of want to cap it. We have 4 topics. I don't want to exceed about 10 minutes a call. Now, one of the things that I said in a little clip prior to this was, or a little Instagram video post, if you want to talk about all 4 topics, feel free to do so. If you want to spend a majority of your time talking about 1, 2, or 3, whatever it may be, please do so. But depending on how many calls I get, I just really don't want to prevent anybody else from being able to call. I'm gonna stop using my hands in a minute. But yeah, y'all do me. Oh shit. Fuck. My fault. Shout out to, there's another supporter, Dreamin' Curl, who hit me up on Instagram. I think that's the name. I forget. I was supposed to send out a reminder that the show was starting now. My apologies. This is what happens when you get here late. All right, we got somebody calling already. And this is great because, like I said, I want to make this as interactive as possible. And I got more girls coming for y'all, but, you know. Caller, what's your name and where you calling from?
This is Eric Tolley. I'm calling from DC area.
DC area. Gotcha. So, Eric, it's a couple of topics. You want to talk about the KC and Vixen, the Prestavia, the Remy card, the Queen of the Ring.
Yeah, I want to talk about 2 things. I just want to say, Vixen again. Like, to me, like, she's like a rising star. Like, I think she's like the total package. Like, like she has the charisma, she has the looks, she has the pen, she has anything. Like, to me, like, she definitely has it all. You know what I'm saying? Like, she has a long future. She's definitely going to be one of the leaders, I think.
Gotcha.
And, And I like Prestavia too. But I want to say something. I just want to say that I want to see Jazz the Rapper and Bonnie the Diver because they don't like each other. And I like battles where people really don't like each other. So I just want to say that's a battle I want to see.
Okay, we're gonna put that into existence. You really want to see come 2022 possibly. You want to see Jazz the Rapper versus Bonnie Godiva.
Yeah. I really want to see that. You know what I'm saying? Like they really don't like each other. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I know Jazz is always like she'll never battle it, but you know what I'm saying? Like I would like to see that.
Gotcha.
Just throwing that out there.
Gotcha. Now here's the thing. Do you think they really don't like each other? Because sometimes they'll say that shit, and behind, you know what I'm saying, the scenes or whatever, you know, it's really not what it's made out to be.
Well, you know what, man? Look, I'm all for the theater.
Okay.
If they just gaming me,
I hear you.
then like then they got me game.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's like you know what I'm saying? Like to me again, it's like you know the wrestling and it's like you know what I'm saying? Like it's you know what I'm saying? It's like they got me convinced that they don't like each other. So you know what I'm saying? So it's like you know, and to me that's you know that's dope. You know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
Like you know, it's like I mean I enjoy the theater of it. So you know what I'm saying?
I understand.
Like, you know, there's no way I can disprove that they don't like each other.
Right.
Maybe they be chopping it up and you know what I'm saying? And chilling, or maybe they're just doing it. You know what I'm saying? To gas a future battle.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Selling the fight.
You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate it all. You know what I'm saying? Like you know what I'm saying? Like all I can do is take their words at face value.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? And that's what it's about. I mean, I like the theater. Like people don't like face-offs. I love face-offs. It's the theater when they're good. Some face-offs are not good because people are not charismatic and stuff like Sousa. Like he has great face-offs. Like because he knows how to like he knows to like this is part of selling the event. You know this is part of you know what I'm saying? Like you're selling the event. You know what I'm saying? It's like when you know like when you see Showtime pay-per-view and they're having spending all these monies for 4 weeks to have what's called, you know, 24/7 or whatever they call it now.
Right.
You know, for 30 minutes. It's all promotions, like, and it makes you want to see the fight more.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So you know that's what I think that battle rap is becoming more adept at, and that's what has built up battle rap. Is the theater. They get it. They get the you know they're getting more and more the theater of it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I mean URL and stuff that they got it down, man. They, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, selling these matches, you know what I'm saying? Like it's like you know it's like so, you know, that's what I'm about to say.
Gotcha. With Eric, thank you so much for calling in and much appreciated. Before you go, the battle, Casey and Vixen, who did you give it to?
Oh, I gave it to Vixen. I gave it 30 to Vixen.
Okay, gotcha. 30 to Vixen. Okay, not a problem. All right. And one more thing before you go, and we'll make this quick. Being as though the holidays are coming, if you celebrate them, you know, then this applies. If not, then, you know, my apologies. But if you celebrate them.
I saw that.
Okay, gotcha. What was the most meaningful gift that, or most memorable gift that you've ever gotten? Doesn't have to be for the holidays, just in general.
The most ever memorable gift that was dope to me I ever wanted was they used to have these Hess trucks. I'm 50 years old. And they used to have what's called these Hess trucks. And I remember my father bought me a Hess truck, and I thought that was, you know, the greatest toy in the world.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? And you know, so it's like I just appreciated it.
Gotcha.
Like,
okay, I think I know something about the long Hess.
My dad always came through. That's one thing on Christmas, like, so there's a whole bunch of gifts, but that was one very memorable one.
Gotcha. Love it. All right, Eric, as always, thank you for tuning in. You know, please, you know, continue to watch the show, and thank you for calling as well. And happy holidays to you and yours.
Happy holidays.
Thank you. So, people, once again, clickety clack, and still, chit in the chat. Call in. I guess this is giving a little bit of like jazz because it's a 911 operator, but this is Halle Berry. But, yeah, call me now. My Cleo rap. And apologies for this rap. It's like the second time I've won this rap. I try to repeat and do different things for y'all. Y'all also never get to see the little tees I'm wearing. Target Couture little TLC t-shirt, $12.99. Yeah, man. Call once again. Questions that we're asking. KCJ Vixen, how are you calling it? Was it a great event? Was it a blah event? Did you not like something? Did you anything sticks out? Anything that should have been done differently? Once again, Prestavia joining gun titles. Does it make sense? Does it not make sense? Some say that some of the pros of actually teaming up with the crew, you get exposure. People have stated in regards to like with Geechee and Coffee per se. You know what I'm saying? It helped Coffee's career. Some say for being affiliated with Geechee. Some of the cons. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like some feel like you'll be put on the back burner. Sometimes people feel like you're given the just due, but you didn't earn it in some ways. And I guess the flip side of that could be, I had to earn mine because I had bigger names, in front of me, so on and so forth. But yeah, how we feeling about that? And this is not the first female to join the group. You had C3 and Goonies, Panic, Cave Gang, and Dot Mob. Had Star Smiles at one point. Shayna Ashley, Matrimony. I think I remember in a battle where they said Don had an offer for it, but I'm not sure. I forget what battle. I think Farrah said that or some shit. Farrah, I think at one point was Zip 'em Up Gang, so on and so forth. Lean the Blesser, where can I watch the battle? Is it going to drop on YouTube, the Vixen versus Casey battle? I think that's strictly and specifically a URL app battle. So you would have to pay the $7.99 fee for that. And Eric says, Prestavia made a good move. Gotcha. I Stay in PA says, yeah, Jazz and Official and Hustle and Vixen would be fire. Gotcha. And how would we call that? Jazz and Official versus Hustle and Vixen. Some people saying 2-1 either way. In terms of Vixen and Casey, okay. Does that mean it was a great battle? If it's 2-1 either way, some people say yes, some people say no. Some people want clean bodies. They don't want a 2-1. What was the third question that I had? Feel free to, call in at any point in time. And I can repeat these as well. What's up, OTFMZ? Shout out to y'all, man, for all that you do. And we were supposed to do something, and that's my fault. We were supposed to make something happen with the award ceremony prior to that happening. So that's my fault for not doing the show during that time. We'll talk offline. But yeah. Third slide. Once again, Remy has a female battle rap league coming out. Chrome 23. Are we looking forward to it? What are we looking to get from this that you didn't get from other leagues? We're opening it up with the vets. Will the cards always contain the vets? Will promo and professionalism be different? Let's see. Is it going to be, better pay for all, equal pay? Are people going to stop speaking about, I make more money than you. I got the bang. And a fourth picture. King L Vix 2-1 clear. Gotcha. Fourth picture. Like I said, I feel like honestly, you can't take away, regardless of people feel like it's gone or it can come back, whatever it may be. Queen of the Ring definitely did put a stamp on things. You know what I'm saying? And got female battle rap too.
Yeah, nigga, you sound like you're doing a eulogy.
I do. I'm asking for donations. No, I'm saying. Nobody's calling, so I gotta, I gotta, if you play with yourself, you gotta talk to you. Yeah.
No matter what, Queen of the Ring, well, it was great.
The only reason why I say that is because I think now what's happening is people are looking at it like, yo, it's time to jump ship, so on and so forth. But I do, I do want to give credit where credit is due, whether this be the demise of them or the rise of them. I still want to give credit where credit is due, and you can't take away from some of the classic moments and battle rap that we've had. And that's another thing somebody else once said: classic moments. Shuni's Buster Douglas line. Jada Ray. Being with penis. Just some of the Tory in the remote. Just some epic moments that you just kind of can't take away from it. But nonetheless, is there room for more than one battle league in terms of for the women? It seems like you want to say something, but you don't want to be messy. So yeah, so I'll just stop. Yeah. Okay. He said no. He said no, you don't. K Thomas, get Babs on the line. Yo, I extended the offer to Babs a long time ago. It didn't happen. She may not know I love cheesecake. But yeah, it just didn't happen. Yeah, maybe she's busy. Yeah. Who else? Eric. Remy will be great for female battle rap for her league. It will help the queens. Gotcha. Now, here's the thing with Remy's battle rap league. I asked before. We're opening with the vets. So does this mean that other girls are going to be able to, is there a criteria? Because remember, when it came to, I think Debo even said it on this show, with Queen of the Ring going over to like the URL thing, the merger, every Queen of the Ring, he said, I'm not bringing everybody. It really was more so the cream of the crop. So I'm curious, with this league, is it going to be the cream of the crop? Is there going to be avenues and opportunities for lower tier girls? Yeah, man, a million questions. Be messy. We could use a clip. We'll be messy at the bar. Lena Blesser. When is Remy releasing the trailer about the card? You gotta ask or something. I want to know who is battling who. That's a really good question. I don't know if that has been announced yet, but I'm pretty sure that it's coming soon. Is there anybody that we want to see on this card? We already know who's on the card. They say Jazz is on the card. They say 40's on the card. They say Official's on the card.
I just seen that. Shout out to OTF.
Yeah. They're trying to get me jumped at a fucking event. Nomad tries to be a lover, not a fighter.
Did you talk about the awards?
No, what I did was I did apologize because we were supposed to do something, one of those last shows before they had their awards ceremony, where I wanted to talk to them about how they came up with each and every category. Why my screen look dark? Did that go dark?
What screen went dark?
Oh, it looks dark up here. I don't know. Okay, yeah. Do what the fuck you? Come on. So we spoke on.
The house is over there.
Is that me or is that you though that would control that?
It will be that laptop. You're not dark on.
No, this went dark.
Oh, when?
About a second ago.
Oh, it's good now.
Okay, it's good now because I said something.
Yeah, it's because you said something.
He about to get fired. He ain't gonna make it into 2022. Boy. Nah, but we were supposed to do something in terms of breaking down their categories and things like that. And yeah, that's my fuck up. Not to say that we still can't. We'll
Yeah, it was fire.
get something going. I'm like, whoa. Yeah, I saw them, in the suit, and dude had on her nice, evening wear as well. I saw, congrats to the people that were nominated. Yeah, congrats to the people who won as well. Overall, Couture versus Hustle.
Well, we already know Jazz and 40 is on it.
and official.
We're gonna stretch it and say hustle too. So Jazz official too.
To my knowledge,
I
I think
saw it
it's
live on 3 Letterman, and Jazz and 40 was on there, and Jazz. 40 already said she got. Well, Jazz got her opponent too. So I know those two were on it, and then I guess what you say official, and we know Hustle's got to be on it. So and that's 4. So how many more can it be? Another 1 or 2? 5 or 6 people. Right? You don't want to do 7 and 8. That's a lot. We all know you do more than 6 battles, man. That's a long night. Even what you call it? Volume 9 was 6 battles, and that was pretty long. So you do more than 6.
You know what I will say about that event too. What I do respect about it, I do feel like the battles were coming. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times,
caffeine.
And I appreciate that. Yeah. But in the past, I feel like with other shows with caffeine, I forget what event it was. It was some event, maybe the one when they were in Texas, the Drake shit. I felt like the little intermission was a little longer than you gave everybody drinks, but come on, like you're killing my Saturday.
Just for the record, there was like a 15-minute intermission after the 3rd battle. I think they actually had pizza outside and sodas and shit.
Yeah, it doesn't help us at home watching it, but I hear you.
I know, but I'm just saying that's the first time. I think that is literally the first time that they've done that at a caffeine event. So I thought it was pretty dope. Everybody, the fans went outside,
right.
ate pizza,
well
back inside. So that was pretty dope.
At a Queen of the Ring event, you went to Pizza Hut and you fed a couple people some pizza too. You did, yeah. I think Jade had a slice. I think T-Top had a slice. Man. I had a slice. All right, AORL says we know Hustle is on it. Remy said it. No surprise there. I'm just curious. Who are they like battling? Where is it taking place at?
I'm curious as
what's
to who's for the opponent and why
she's
not happy with that, whoever it is.
You know what's so crazy though? You can only assume just based on when people do their promo. It may be this person. It may be that person.
We know it ain't Yoshi.
Well, that's what people were trying to say. You know what I'm saying? That it, but I don't know.
Somebody said 40 obviously battling Yoshi. I'm like, yeah, because of all of the back and forth they're doing, but then at the same time, I'm like, I don't know. They would be doing the back and forth saying that they're about to battle.
K. Thomas said it's happening. They said it's happening in Jersey.
Hey, I like that.
Where?
It doesn't matter to me. It's home. It's a home game.
Prudential? Could you imagine?
No.
It ain't that big, right? Could you imagine?
Well, who knows? It's Remy. You know what I mean? So, no disrespect to Queen of the Ring, but, it is Remy, and I'm sure Remy has a rollout that she's doing, to make sure a lot of people are there. So
where else would it be? Like, what else is in Jersey that could? Symphony Hall? I feel like UW was there, right?
You can't do Symphony Hall. It's chairs. Nobody want to sit down through a whole fucking battle, a whole rap event. I like to sit down and rest myself in between, but I don't want to sit down and watch a battle. I
wouldn't mind doing it. I knew somebody, shout out to him too. This dude, he used to, a lot of URL events used to be front row. This white guy I used to go to school with or whatever. And I remember him telling me that when he would go to URL events, like he was like, yo, it's like a 12-hour fucking process. And he was like, I can't eat. I can't pee. I can't do anything because I don't want to lose my spot. I don't want to be somewhere where that's more so the case. I've been at Queen of the Ring events and I've been on the motherfucking stage and I don't know how motherfuckers just come and I end up behind. I'm like, I will get back there. Call up. What's your name and where you calling from? You don't have to give your government.
Hey, welcome to Queens of Battle Rap Show. This is Nomad.
I'm sorry. What?
Hey, motherfucker. Who's your name? Where you calling from? What you talking about?
Yeah. But what's your name? Where you calling from?
This is SARS from Queens.
Gotcha, SARS. Okay, SARS. So are you aware of the topics?
Are the Remy cards?
Yeah, if that's what you want to talk about. It was like 4 different topics going on today. But if you want to speak on the Remy one, Chrome 23, please feel free to do so. How do you feel about this? You know what I'm saying? It's this new business venture for Remy and for female battle rap.
Well, before you get back, just tell me all the topics, the 4 topics.
Sure. So the first one that I had, it's more so with the recent battle that had went down on Volume 9. With Casey J and Vixen, the assassin, how are you calling it? The second one is the young woman Prestavia, who recently joined Gun Titles. And just in terms of a female joining a crew, does it make sense? Does it not make sense? What are the pros and cons of that? The third one was more so speaking about Remy's Chrome 23 card that's going to be coming up and debuting in February. And the fourth one was 2 clips from Queen of the Ring, 2 epic battles. And just like, what does this mean for the state of Queen of the Ring? Will they rise? Will there be the demise? That sort of thing.
Okay, so first thing that I wanted to address real quick with Uncle Ra is that I'm a fan, so I'm going to say what I want to say. I don't like the fact that you sat there with Restore Order and you did not want IP to discuss the QT situation when that was all over online. I understand that because at that point it was getting to a height where basically it had been something that could have happened. I get that, but you could have at least had them say something because it was all over the internet. We didn't watch the live. I was waiting to see if IT was going to address that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm mad that Uncle Rod said we're not going to talk about it. No. I was like, Uncle Rod, come on, say something about it. You know what I'm saying? But I didn't hear no there.
Gotcha.
Okay, so the issue with the battle against KCJ versus
Wait, Sarge. Ra, did you hear that?
What?
Somebody had a question for you.
Me.
Yeah, he, I thought he would be able to multitask, but repeat what you said, Sarge.
I did not like how you did not allow IP to discuss the QP situation because it was all over online. He is on Restore Order. He is a host. He's part of Team Jaime. He's in the battle rap public eye. So I understand that you didn't want to address it because it was things that were going to happen outside of battle rap. I get that, but at least give the fans something. You know what I'm saying? Because we are going by what we see online, and I saw the entire live what would have happened, in those situations. You know what I'm saying? So I was waiting to see how Sway was gonna, I wouldn't say check him, but address it with him and let him know, look, bro, this wasn't right. You know what I'm saying? Like something, but you make sure you say, listen, y'all, we're not gonna discuss it at all. It's dead. I'm like, why? Like, just give us at least something. You know what I'm saying?
All right, you want me to explain why?
Go ahead, explain why. Are you mic'd?
No, I can hear him.
No, but can you be heard? Because I've watched other shows where. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah. Now, you say you wanted to hear what Swave had to say back, right? You wanted to see how Swave was going to handle that?
I want to see how we were going to address IP about the way he was behaving on behalf of Team Jaime. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm going to be real with you. I find, and these are battle rappers that I find to be original tissue, the way they, the way I see them. Swave 7 and J400 Block, they're one of, I would say they're the 2 realest rappers that I can, fuck with because they are real. To me, they're the real deal. They don't hold no bars. They just real to me. You know what I'm saying? So I want to see how Swave was going to address about what he did and how it was kind of messed up. You know what I'm saying? But you made sure that it was nothing that could be discussed about it at all during the show.
Well, that's because I am a veteran in this game, right? So I know how shit work in this culture. So if I would have allowed, let me not even say allow, right? They grown men. If they wanted to, they could have, but I just didn't want them to discuss it on this platform because this platform does not indulge in, when motherfuckers start talking about guns and hurting each other and fighting and shit like that, Like, I'm not gonna get involved in that. I'm not gonna allow them to do that. So yeah, Swave would have said something, Ike P would have said something, and then that would have gave QP, whether clean paper or quantum physics, to have to respond to that. So then this thing would just keep going on, back and forth, back and forth. If you really pay attention to battle rap, have you heard anything between quantum physics and Ike P or Team Hami and the QPs since that day?
No.
Exactly. And that's my point. Sometimes when you address things, all you do is you keep it alive. Some things don't need to be kept alive. Some things just need to wither away, man. You know what I mean? Because too much tough talk keeps going back, and then one day somebody's gonna get hurt. You know what I mean? So the less talking or gangster talking that people do, the less chance of somebody actually physically getting hurt. You gotta know, you talking about Swave 7 IP, you talking about Team Hami. It's some real motherfuckers that's part of that. So again, for us to keep going back and forth, we're not gonna do that. And again, if the fans were upset, I'm upset at the fans because they want to keep seeing these brothers, these black brothers, just keep arguing with each other, and it has nothing to do with battle rap. So that's why I didn't do it, brother.
Right, I respect that. I respect that. I really do. But again, I get that completely. It makes clear sense. You know what I'm saying? I just wanted to, because when I look at Team Hami, I see Swave, and the way he carry himself is always beneficial tissue.
Facts.
Like just a real dude, a real honorable dude. I even met Swave one day. I'm playing the ring, showing hands from me in my eye. Like he's an official, solid dude. So I'm like, people that surround yourself with should be the same exact way. You know what I'm saying? And to see AP operating like that, and that it didn't look good for his team. That's why I wanted to see him address it. But I do get your point. From a business standpoint, I get it. You know what I mean? It makes sense. So
not just business.
Anymore, you know what I mean? But I get it, Uncle Rod. And thank you for answering me anyway, because you didn't have to. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no doubt, brother.
All right. So now back to Clean Balance. All right. So the event that occurred with Vixen and
Casey J.
AJ, and by the way, what's up, Mama? How you doing?
Oh, hi. I'm good. Yourself.
I've called here and said this before. I don't think that Casey J is the face of female battle rap. I feel like when she first came out, she had crazy delivery. It was on point to me. It was crazy delivery, but she didn't have that much bars. You know what I'm saying? I felt like if she battled and had more bars and kept a straight face during her battles, I would see her more of a figure in battle rap. Like when she battled Dark Lady, she could have killed Dark Lady like that, killed her, but she kept laughing during the battle, and it just wasn't looking good. Like, I was like, come on, be for real, like be serious. You know what I'm saying? So I don't find her to be the face of that period. Vixen blew me away. Of her performance during that battle. She pulled the Jazz to me. She pulled the Jazz against
Gaddis.
Young Gaddis. She took different angles and made it a story. And I was into it the whole time. You know what I'm saying? So that was a good battle. But I felt like, she killed her. Period. To me, it was a whole 3-0 to me. You know what I mean? Because Vixen was outperforming her. The bars were there. It was just on point all around. You know what I mean? So, and then one point she made, which I had no clue about, but I can't tell if it's true or not, but I don't know. I'm assuming. She mentioned that Smack called her the queen. The face of battle rap, female battle rap, when he was drunk. Is that true? Did he say it while he was tipsy or drunk?
Yeah, that's what kind of led to the Casey and 40 battle happening, where it was said a while back. Yeah.
Okay, if that's the case, then she's not the face. I just don't. I never felt like that. She's not it. There's many girls that are still active that can easily take that spot. Vixen is a possibility. because she puts in work and she can rap and she's good at what she do. You know what I'm saying? I slept on her for a while, but when I saw her, like, she really does do her thing. Next topic you mentioned about Pistalia joining gun titles and does it really matter and should females do that? I feel like when females or even males, when they join these cliques, it kind of brings more eyes to them and their talent. You know what I'm saying? To me, it's just business. You know, because it brings you more money, it brings you more bookings, you got more eyes on you. It makes sense. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like doing that can always elevate you as an artist when you're attached to a bunch of names that are legends in the game. You know what I'm saying? So I think her joining them, you know, was a good decision because it makes her look even better and it puts more eyes on her. Even though she already had the buzz for Stabia, you know what I'm saying? But joining them just boosts up her profile even more because she's with them now and she's in that realm of, you know, those battle rappers and gun titles. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Too Surf and Tay-Rock.
Okay.
And you mentioned what was the best battle in Queen of the Ring. To me, I could, and it's so sad that it's so sad to me. I'm a grown ass man. I can quote every single round of Official versus King Prophet. Every single round of that battle. To me, that was Official's part was just every bar was just igging. And you got every single line. It was just crazy. So to me, Official King Prophet, that was to me, it's my top battle scene, and I just love that battle. It's crazy. You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
My second option, in regards to them going back and forth, was Misfit versus Miss Hustle. That was crazy as well. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And when it comes to this Remy card, I respect Remy for paying the girls what they're worth. If you know, making so that it's profitable for the girls to make a lot of freaking money during this. You know what I mean? With her card or whatever. The matchups, from what I can recall, I feel like because 40 was like her opponent. I forgot who she's getting. I think it's Yoshi.
I don't think it's been announced yet, but I think that they're just going back and forth, but I don't think it's been announced. Those who are close to them, I know, but I don't know. But yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I think she mentioned Yoshi, if I'm not mistaken, but she was saying, my point of saying that was that she was saying that she feels she doesn't like her opponent, and most of the time when girls don't like their opponent, even with guys as well, they don't write as well or have the passion to write to hit that part in mind. To make them write solid bars, you know what I'm saying? So I hope the card goes very well. They book it in the right city where the stars are active and they get the material. I hope that it goes right. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad she's doing it. And rumor I heard is, I'm not gonna say it's true. I just heard that. You know, I don't see the person here. A Battle League owner will join Remy. If this goes correct, they're gonna join Remy and run
Wait. Say it again, because it's almost like you're underwater. Say it again.
The rumor that I heard was that if this event goes the way it's supposed to go, one league owner is going to join her and run that whole thing. It's the rumor that I heard. I don't know whether it's true or not, but I did hear that. You know what I'm saying? And the name, I don't want to say it because I don't want to get it even more traction, but I did hear if it goes right, there'll be another female league in general. You know what I'm saying? You know, going against Queen of the Ring, it's a female battle rap. You know what I mean? Also, I want to touch on this tweet that Babs put out mentioning her partners and people backstabbing her, or whoever it was, and people actually responded to it. I didn't know this. Debo put out a video. I think it was on Hip Hop Is Real channel, And
We don't do that. No, I'm just playing. Go ahead. I'm playing. I'm playing. Go ahead.
you know, just me. Listen, I get it. I'm just
Shout out to them. No.
Right.
It's all love.
I know, I get it. I'm sorry.
No. It's all love. It really is. It really is.
I got you. He said that he started Queen of the Ring, and then Vague and Bad joined. No. I'm sorry. Vague had King of the Ring. And then they called up him, and then they was doing anything with King of the Ring, and then he began Queen of the Ring, and then Babs joined him. I thought that Babs made Queen of the Ring, and that was her thing. I didn't know it was Debo's. And then, you know, the other two joined in.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So whatever it is that's going on in the back end with them, I don't know. But I'm, as a fan or supporter, I would say, looking at what's going on, there's been lots of things that were said about Vague and how he handles certain people, such as, what's that girl's name? That I think it's Jada Ray. How he handled her in Queen of the Ring, and how it didn't go correctly, and there was so many missteps going on, and that was the issue. Issues with, what was that girl's name that battled the girl that was a part of Lotta Zay's crew? She's a short girl that hustled, got into
Kwani Kush.
You know.
Kwani Kush. Kwani Kush. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she battled some girl that was light skinned with like an afro. I forgot her name. Oh, but
Busy
it was a
Monroe?
girl that she battled.
No, I was saying Busy Monroe, but I forget.
There we go. Exactly.
Okay.
It was, yep. She had an issue with Debo, and it was an issue with that. Even with Tori Doe had an issue with Debo. So we don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. But when you look at all these people that have an issue with Debo, it comes across as if there's something that he's doing to certain people or whatever it is that isn't coming across correctly, or it's issues with Debo a lot of the time. You know what I'm saying? And to have Babs say that publicly, and it had to be something that really happened behind the scenes that's serious. Because Babs didn't really tweet out like her issues like that. But to have her do that, it had to be something crazy. And then Debo responds to it. So it's clear that it's an issue between them two and Queen of the Ring. You know what I'm saying? And when I heard about that, I'm gonna be real with you on NOMAD. You know, they may hurt me for this, but I pulled every single one of Queen of the Ring videos from YouTube and put it in a cloud so that, you know, if they do dissolve Queen of the Ring and then all the content is gone, I have that as backup. Because to me, that's history. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I hope that they work it out. But I feel in my heart of hearts that at this point, to have her tweet that out and then tell Norbs on his podcast that she will address it with him, and they're gonna finish more time where she talk, like, you know, chat about what's going on behind the scenes.
Right.
I don't see this going very well in the future. I just don't see it, and I hope that they work it out, but I don't see it happening. You know what I'm saying? Because if the team that runs Queen of the Ring breaks up, then it not only affects them, it affects the culture as well. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I hope they work it out. But if again, Babs put out a tweet, it was very cryptic, but we know what it was about because people gave an answer to that tweet.
Right.
There's something going on, and I just hope that they work it out. You know what I'm saying? And again, another rumor that, you know, it's an issue with Debo trying to get a deal with caffeine and don't want them involved. That's what I heard. I mean, whether it's true or not,
Right.
that's what I heard. But I just hope that they get that figured out because it's not good for the culture to have them beefing, you know, over whatever the freak it is. Cause it
Right.
Crazy. You know what I mean?
I hear you. Thank you. And as always, Sarge, always a pleasure and great hearing your voice. And if you do celebrate them, thank you for all the insight that you did provide. But if you do celebrate them before you go, I just want to wish you and yours a happy holiday. You know, being as I won't see anybody until post-Christmas or the beginning of Kwanzaa or during Hanukkah or whatever. But nonetheless, a happy holiday for you and to you and yours. And thank you so much for calling in. Thank you. There was another person who had attempted to call as well. My apologies. And you were ending in I'll just say ending in 610. Of course, there's a number before that, but you can, if you're able to, you know what I'm saying, you're still here, you can go ahead and call in. Anybody else that's still here, you know what I'm saying, pretty much more so kind of do the same. You know, a lot to talk about, a lot to discuss. I want to hear, like I said, it's great that you all are in the that you all are in the chat as well. But I love to hear your voices as well. You all give great insight, and I feel like a lot of times, you know what I'm saying, you are all more so the consumers, you are the viewers, you are the fans. So I always feel like I don't want your voices to go unheard, and you all can have great ideas, you know what I'm saying, to put out as well. Yeah, so you know, let's hit it. And once again, if need be, I can go over it. You don't have to discuss all four. Casey and Vixen, how are we calling it? Prestavia joining gun titles. Are we here for it? Are we not here for it? Does it make sense? Is it too early? Is it a waste of time? Is it going to be like other females where you join and it does nothing for you? Or would it be like other females where you join and it does a great thing for you? There was also something I wanted to talk about, but she kind of cleared it up. So we'll let that part be. Chrome 23, the Remy Martin card. Happening in February. We don't know when. We don't know where yet. And somebody said something about shut up. Like, stop complaining about the caffeine shit. Like, you watched it. It was free. I want to address that. But so let me do it as he says. Hello. Welcome to the Queens of Battle Rap show. This is Nomad speaking. May I ask who you are and where you're calling from?
You gotta do it like a radio show, not like you about to tell them.
Wait. Wait, I don't even have you. Oh, I'm sorry, other person. I'm sorry. I'm 506. Give me 1 minute. I'm gonna have you call next. I had to put the person on speaker. My apologies. But what's your name and where you calling from?
My name Joe Boogie.
Okay.
From ATL.
All right now, ATL. All right. So yeah. What do you want to talk about?
Well, I was calling in to talk about what you had brought up. The couple topics that you brought up.
Sure.
With the Prestavia. Am I live now?
Yeah. You're live. We all hear you.
Okay, because you had told me to hold on, so I was like, I ain't know.
Oh no. You're live. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So I know one of the topics you had read off about 4 of them, but I just remember you was talking about the Prestavia joining gun titles and the Remy thing. I think that's cool for her to join gun titles. At the end of the day, everybody talking about it, but obviously she got shorted on a couple looks because that caffeine debut she did, they put on day 2 by herself, and that was messed up when she went against Diesel. You know what I mean? I thought that was janky. But by her joining gun titles, you best believe 2022 she gonna be in the rankings. You know what I mean? Because everybody who on gun titles, you know, they end up winning. You know, ain't nobody over there losing right now. So not that I can think of.
Okay.
As far as I remember, y'all was talking about what girls had a best battle or something. I know all I can say. The only one I can remember. I'm not gonna go back in the past, but I give it to like First Lady Flames and Vixen for me. Their battle was crazy, and First Lady Flames and E Heart was crazy. We can dig in the vault and go back to all the rings, like when Misfit killed, you know, Parafina. We can do all that. But as far as who's been cooking lately, you know what I mean? Like the best battles with females, I'm going to have to give it to First Lady Flames and Vixen and First Lady Flames and E Heart.
Gotcha.
Those was the dopest back and forth that I've seen.
Gotcha.
And with the Remy, and with Remy, one last thing with Remy and the Chrome 23, everybody get money. So, you know what I mean? This is just the first time we've seen somebody go against Queen of the Ring or, you know, be a competitor. It's enough money for everybody to get money, just like RB getting money and URL and KOTD. Gotcha. It's just another league that's going to bring competition. So it's just time for Queen of the Ring to strap up their boots and show why, you know, they number one. URL had to do the same thing when RBE came in and everybody else came in. So, you know.
Okay.
If they think they number one, strap up and show why you number one. It don't matter who else come up.
All right. Now let me ask you this: how can they strap up and compete with this Chrome 23 or any other female like how can they show that they're number one? Like what can they do?
Well, for one, they already got one thing to their advantage, and that's the fact that they are the biggest and the most known female battle rap league. You know, that's the one thing they got to their advantage. So they have to use that to their advantage and do something like URL did with their promotion. You know, it's the only league that matters, and all this stuff. You know, and that's the NBA of Queen. But Remy got such a big following outside of battle rap that she'll draw more eyes. If they was going against anybody else, it'd be easy. But at the end of the day, by them going against Remy, they probably, it don't seem like Remy trying to partner up with them. It seems like she's trying to do her own thing. But if she's trying to do her own thing, they just got to run off like data originators and just come out with some heavy cards. I don't think there's nothing wrong. The girls seem like they going to rock with Queen of the Ring. They not going to turn their back on them because they was first.
Right.
But at the end of the day, Remy just trying to up the bag. So if Remy come in the game and up the bag, guess what they got to do? They got to up the bag.
Right. Okay.
You know what I mean?
Right.
It is what it is.
Gotcha.
Guess what? RBE did. The URL, they up the bag.
Gotcha.
And everybody like, shit, I can go buy that RBE and get the same money. So your Queen of the Ring got to find some more sponsors or whatever they need to do and up the bag. And I'm pretty sure it'll be an even playing field. I don't think they got nothing to worry about if they find the right investors to sponsor them.
Gotcha. I love that. Not only did you address, the potential problem, but you also came with a solution as well. But before you go, let me ask. Go ahead. No, you go.
I was gonna say, I remember when I watched 15 Minutes of Fame, everything. You know what I mean? Salute to Uncle Rod in the back. I don't know if he is or not, but
he hear you.
one thing.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate you, fam.
But I never knew your name, and I just clicked on it today, and I just remember Uncle Ron saying, "Hey, when people call in, say there's NOMAD." You know what I mean? I was thinking like, if you keep repeating your name, then people will probably know who you is. Cause I see the show, but I don't know your name. I just see you. But even though there's NOMAD in the corner, we don't be reading like that.
I hear you. I hear you.
If you keep saying NOMAD this, NOMAD that, whatever, then everybody gonna be like, oh shit, that NOMAD. You know what I mean? From whoop to whoop,
Gotcha. Yeah, that is a great point, and I can't even argue with that. Here you are with another solution. Yeah, I gotta step my. Yeah, I hear you 110%. And I thank you for that. So from now on, I'll make sure that I'll do that. Cub Scouts honor.
Right. And I think that'll just help you in the long run with everybody knowing who you is, or when they talk about you on other platforms. Instead of saying that Queen of the Ring show, they'll be like NOMAD in the shit. You know what I mean?
Gotcha. I hear you. Yeah. Well.
What was your last question?
Oh, my last question was before you go. More so. Sorry. If you celebrate the holidays, if you what was like the most memorable gift that you've ever received? And don't even have to be the holidays, just a gift in general. What was the most memorable gift you've ever received?
Probably, I just got married in Costa Rica. My wife gave me some cufflinks with my grandma who passed. Got a face on one, and they had a message on the other one. I think that was dope.
It's excellent. That is excellent.
Oh, and let me say one last thing. Can I say one last thing?
You can, go ahead.
And I've been wanting to say this for Restore Order, and everybody out there listening, please spread the word. Y'all be down in Atlanta crowds in these battle rap events. Talking about, Atlanta crowds trash, Atlanta crowd this. Most of them people in Atlanta ain't from Atlanta. So let me tell you that. And let me say this. People from Atlanta, everybody's celebrity. So we go to a battle rap event, we want that instant gratification more than anybody else. When John had that event and he was charging $100 to park, folks was like, oh, he charging $100 park. That's regular here. In Atlanta, everybody getting money. So we'll go to John shit, spend money, go in there, eat, whatever, be like, oh, this ain't him. Bet, let's go to the strip club. And then go spend another $100 to park. That's just what everybody do in Atlanta. So it's so many things to do. When you go somewhere, you got to get them that instant gratification. So it's not that when people like Atlanta crowd trash, don't throw events in Atlanta. No, when you come to Atlanta, just know you better be rocking that bitch or you going to get booed 'Cause guess what? We can go do something else.
Right.
Versus if you go to like Philly or you go to other places, they ain't got shit to do. So they gonna be sitting there quiet, listening to everything. Yeah, we gonna be listening, but hey, you better be rocking this bitch. You know what I mean? Especially if you like URL or RBE. Rock the room and get what? You went over on the crowd. I'm telling you, you gonna always win.
Gotcha.
But stop down in Atlanta. Y'all out there, stop dissing Atlanta crowd. So I'm telling you, we thorough 100.
Nah,
I'm
that
from Atlanta. I can't speak for the visitors.
I hear you, and you do make a lot of sense because a lot of people from up here have migrated down to Atlanta. So you make you make a lot of sense. You really do. Yeah.
It's only because we get money and we got so many options. We can go to the strip club, we can go to this club, we can go to this bar. We don't have to just be at the event, but we spend money just because we got the money just to blow. But satisfies and get what? You'll never hear nobody complain. I'm with the ball.
Love it. And before you go, what'd you say your name was again?
Oh, Joe Boogie.
Joe Boogie, gotcha. Joe Boogie, thank you so much for calling in. Congrats on the recent, you know what I'm saying, wedding and getting married. And that really does sound like an excellent gift as well. And happy holidays to you and yours. Thank you so much for calling in from NOMAD. Thank you.
Salute to NOMAD. You and Uncle Rod. Y'all stay safe.
All right. Have a good one. Thanks. There was a person who had called as well. My apologies. I had to put that one on speaker. Thank you so much for calling back, Joe Boogie. Ending in 506. Do me a favor and call right now. I know somebody said, you know, it would be great for Remy to call. We spoke earlier. This time frame doesn't work for her, so we'll set something up in the future. Don't believe me, but in my head, you know, yeah. 506. You can go ahead and call back. Kate Thomas says it's too early for Persavia versus Hustle. It's different to Persavia versus Hustle. That's another thing too. Now, some people feel like a lot of times when people are, they feel like, and I heard somebody say this, and I'm not, you know, agreeing or not agreeing, but like I said, different people will hit me up with different point of views. Somebody else did hit me up recently, and they felt like when it came to First Lady Flames, they felt like she battled E Heart too quickly. You know, they felt like that should have been something where, you know, your career, you lead up to a Heart. And it kind of felt like sometimes with some of these artists, once you know, skyrocket, there's nowhere else, you know what I'm saying, for you to go. So sometimes people feel like with, like from what I've heard somebody say, and I guess Kate Thomas is saying that with Persavia and Hustle, it's almost like don't just go for the, you know what I'm saying? You gotta, you know, there's some other girls there or whatever that you want to get to before you get there. That's how some feel. Just, Dreamers Unlimited. Yeah, I'm very polite. Brother polite here. Nah, but I try to be. Bro got boiled peanuts on the stove. Good night. Yeah, y'all in these comments, man. AORL says Hustle will 30 her. Gotcha. Okay, Thomas. Yeah, some people feel like you need to work your way up. Yo, Remy, if anybody knows, well, people that know me, and I'm not just saying this because of whatever, but you know, if you really, people that do know me, you know, Rem, when I say a top 5, a huge, you know, Rem fan nonetheless. And I'm talking about like, you know, hitting up her yeah, whatever. There's a lot I could say, but I won't say, because there was, yeah, somebody in the chat. Yeah. She threw me off. AORL, I always say it there at, I always say it, there are no more mid-tier girls. Everybody want to battle, then go to the top tiers without putting in work. You know, and that's one of the great things about some names. Some names now still have the ability to go back and battle people. I heard somebody say the other day, with E Heart and the females, who else can Heart actually battle that's going to like make a huge impact? People are saying, yeah, you have Couture, but it's almost like, who else is she gonna battle where you're gonna be like, oh shit, you know? And I'm not saying that in a bad way, but you know, that's just an angle that someone said. And it's weird because we'll say that with Heart, but with like a 40 can battle a million people, and that doesn't come up. I don't know. I guess it's just the nature of things or whatever. Somebody said I should call the person back. I think Oba TV said to call the other person back. I could call back, but you know I don't. I'm gonna get cursed out. Prestavia's only joining cause she cool with Tay Rock's boo. J29 wants to be a part of the show too. Let's see. Brandon Debo fumbled the bag. Dreamers Unlimited. Remy ain't that big, but bigger than Babs. I can't even read some of these comments. OTFMZ. I think Remy will eventually have new girls storming battle rap. Gotcha. So OTFMZ, you kind of feel like there will be some kind of recruitment for newer girls. You're stating maybe like some auditions, some chicks we've never heard of. K Thomas, 40 really went through all the top people. LOL. Heart/person is Couture. I love Heart. The killer is when I think of Heart and Couture, that's where I feel like Queen of the Ring still has something. Because for me, Heart and Couture, for me, it needs to go down on Queen of the Ring. Not Caffeine. That is a battle I would love to see in the ring at an actual venue. That's one precious nugget that they still do have. There are other battles I want to see that can make Caffeine, like a Coffee and Shuni. That has to go down on Queen of the Ring for me. Couture and E-Heart. To me, it has to go down on Queen of the Ring.
If it goes down on URL now?
I want it on Queen of the Ring. And I actually, I don't really care for the ring as much. Well, at one point I didn't, but I need it in the ring.
Oh, in the ring.
I need it in the ring, yes. Caller, this is Nomad calling from the Queens of Battle Rap show. Just wanted to say, what's your name and where are you calling from?
Wicked 548 from the Bronx. How you doing today?
I am good. Yourself? Rod, does that work? Did I pass my quality assurance? Okay, I may not be getting a job. Wicked 548, thank you so much for calling in. Anything that you want to talk about? I can go over the topics again, or I don't know if you've been tuned in.
Well, I was in and out, but the card with Remy, I think is really is really gonna be great. Prestavia, she shouldn't battle. Like, I can understand now if they're gonna do gun titles versus Cave Game or on a rookie versus vet card, but not just to like her one-on-one with Hustle. No, like not 3 rounds. Let her get her feet wet first.
Gotcha. Okay.
I always agree, even like with Yoshi, and I like Yoshi. I like her material. I think she's really good. But they have to they gotta build their way up. I don't wanna see any of them get like really beat bad. And Hustle is really mean when she's battling people. Like, she's really mean, and I don't want Prestavia to have to deal with that. Not just yet.
Okay.
She can work her way up. She got to do K-Profit. She got to battle Shuni. She should be battling, she should be battling Shuni. She should see her with C3 first before she gets the Hustle.
Gotcha. Okay. So she needs to build as opposed to just kind of jumping out the window. I don't want you to jump out the window, and I don't want people to take that in a bad way, but I hear what you're saying. Makes sense.
Still about Prestavia?
Correct.
Now that she's part of gun title, she about to start rocking. She about to start
Is
battling.
that her class? China, are those ladies in her class also, or?
OTFMZ did have the freshman class, and they did have Eon, they had Hope Trilly, they had China, they had Prestavia. I feel like I'm missing. Was Sebri in there? I'm not sure. Some heavy hitters.
I think they should be battling each other, and because there's not a tournament for the girls, it's not like a quick rush like it was with the guys, where they just threw us 16 guys and said, "This is the crew right here," and you had a tournament to see them all. We don't get that with the ladies.
Gotcha. Right.
You know? So other than really She Go Hard and Dre Dennis doing, you know, he always makes sure Caution have a battle, which is great. He always promotes the women on his card. And URL is starting to do that, but like the Riot, and I love the Riot. I like they battles, but they don't make it a point to put a female on the card.
Okay. Gotcha. All greatness. It's funny because somebody in the comments, although you rep BX, AOR said, I almost thought that was Remy. But yeah, this isn't Remy. This is Wicked 548. But you know, she's a Bronx native as well. Remy, I think, is Castle Hill. But
yes, Remy is Castle Hill. I'm
right.
not Castle Hill.
Right. 2345 apartment 9F, I think was Rim. Just from the song, I could be off. Sounds stalkerish, but nonetheless, and I see the other person getting ready to call in. Before you go, it doesn't have to be holiday related, but what was the most memorable gift you recall ever receiving, if there was one?
Oh my goodness. Right now, I am at a blank. I cannot, like, for Christmas, I can't.
No, it doesn't even have to be for Christmas. Not Christmas, just in general.
I can't think right now. I am at a blank. This is horrible.
Nah, don't. It ain't horrible. It's just one of those, you know. Yeah.
No, because my kids give me such a nice gift, so it's really bad that I can't think of anything.
No, you know what? In a way, that's a good thing.
I don't want to offend anybody.
Right. So that's why that's a good thing. That's a perfect answer, because if I was one of your kids and you named what, you know, the other one gave you and not what I gave you, I would feel some kind of way. So your answer is actually perfect.
Yeah, I can't, because they really give me some good gifts to have. All boys, they really look out pretty good. So
Nice.
I can't even,
Gotcha.
Between birthday and Christmas Day and Mother's Day, they look out really well. So
Excellent.
anything from my kids.
Love it. Perfect. Sounds like you've done a great job with raising them. If you do celebrate the holidays, you know, happy holidays to you and yours. As always, Wicked 548. It's always a pleasure hearing from you. And thank you so much for calling in.
And happy holidays to you and Uncle Rye. You
Thank
know,
you.
I love the show. I miss y'all when y'all not on.
That's my fault. Thank you, though. Thank you.
Thank you,
Nomad, one day you have to go into the Twitter Spaces
Okay.
and speak with the EFM group.
EFM group. Okay. As long as they'll have me. As long as they'll have me, I'm all for being a part of something.
No, you would definitely be welcome, but there's some young female battle rappers that I think would benefit from speaking with you in the group. So I'm gonna go so the other person can speak. But y'all have a happy holiday.
Thank you so much. I'll definitely look into that, and you have a great one as well. All right. Do you? Another person, I'm gonna get you to call back in 1 second. I know who you are. Do you have your most memorable gift? Do you know of a?
Give me a minute. I'll think of it.
Gotcha. So I have one. So and it's fucked up because I you know, I have parents and shit and family, but when I was younger, one of my teachers, Miss Dixon, and she might be dead now. When I was in her class, I would read like these little Ninja Turtle books that like my mother got from like Avon or something like that. And I don't know how, but she actually got me one of the Ninja Turtle books that I didn't have or whatever. And I was dumb young, 3rd grade, still remember this shit.
Did you cry?
I didn't cry, but I still remember Miss Dixon. She had a jerry curl. She had big glasses. Lovely lady. She might be deceased now. But You know what I'm saying? It's just one of those gifts that I do remember.
Those are the best gifts when somebody gets you something that might be unreachable or unattainable to you, and then they find it for you or something. Those are fire gifts.
Definitely goes to show that they're listening and paying attention. I almost started to do something real fucked up. I almost started to do an accent when I did my intro, but that would be offensive. So, caller, thank you for calling into the Queens of Battle Rap show. Host Nomad, what's your name and where you calling? Where you calling from?
Calling from ATL. First of all, rest in peace, Miss Dixon. I'm sure she was a great teacher. And this is calling from ATL. Leader of low tier media, light skin.
He said, "Rest in peace to Miss Dixon." Right. R.I.P. Miss Dixon. Nonetheless, light skin. Couple topics to talk about, and I know that you are not one to shy away from your opinion. So, speak on whichever one you want to speak on, one or all. And if you need me to remind you, go ahead. Or I'll remind you.
I jumped up about the Prestavia topic.
Okay.
We were just talking about that on somewhere before OTFMZ. Then I saw it on OTFMZ.
Mm-hmm.
The topic was, does she deserve big names? And I usually don't go back and forth with no one. I just put in my input and keep it moving on the internet. But
right.
Shout out Neffy Bushwick if she leaves listening. We go back and forth on the internet from time to time. But I had to tear her a new one because she tried to throw Eliza Versa out there real soon with Prestavia. And I told her, respectfully, it makes no sense. I said, you being thirsty, you know what I mean? Those are two people I think that'll be legendary. I don't think I'm crazy saying that this early. So you want that to marinate. You just don't want to just throw a lot of the newer great ones out there. You know what I mean? Those are destined for greatness. You don't want to throw them out there against each other now. But Prestavia does and will get some big names because she's cooking. She's ridiculous. She's going to get big names. Whether she's with gun titles or not, she was going to get them anyway. You know what I mean? Whether she's officially a member of the Four Horsemen, she was going to get the names. And everyone she's battled so far, to me, gave their A+ best. They were great. Everyone she battled was really good, but she just showed you levels. She showed you somebody can be a great pen for 20 years before they start battle rapping. She was already a great rapper. She got 90% of these industry rappers and battle rappers overbeat with her pen. So imagine her without the beat with this pen. She's dangerous, man. It's a little bit. She didn't just jump into battle rap from watching other people on TV. She is an MC, and she got a great delivery, a great pen, great cadence. You know what I mean? She reminds me like a female Cool G rap or something. You know what I mean?
Okay.
She's going to be dangerous. She is dangerous. She's dangerous right now. And usually when you bring up a name that's got 10 or less battles, and you bring them to the conversation against some of the legends and top tiers, they jump all over your shit on the internet. I'm talking about the actual female rappers. They got the big names. But when you bring up Prestavia or someone brings up Prestavia and they in the conversation, they do chime in, but they chime in respectfully now. They slow their roll and they show some respect, but at the same time, you know, they ain't gonna bow down to her, but they're not gonna shit on her either. She dangerous, man. So
Gotcha.
I mean, long story short, she dangerous, bro.
Gotcha. Love that. You know, I didn't even think about that. And, you know, OTFMZ, they did get what her award was, Pen of the Year. You know, I hear what you're saying in terms of you don't want that battle too soon with Eliza Versa and Prestavia.
Now, that might be a six-figure battle in 2024 or something, 2 or 3 years from now.
Gotcha.
That might be a six-figure battle, or, you know what I mean? God bless Remy Ma if her league works out, or even if Queen of the Rings even levels up further and gets to where we think they're going to get in the future. Somebody's going to have that battle. I don't know, it might be an industry rapper. You never know. Someone's going to have a battle like that for females, and they might be the two candidates that's still around at the highest level. So you don't want to keep pushing Prestavia on opponents that she will have to see in years from now. Let her see the big names now and get to where she's supposed to be.
Okay, you want to get the big names now.
Vice versa, she might get the big names and never know. Somebody might smash her and put her down a few levels, you know what I mean? One of the big names might put her down and we might see where she's really at. Somebody who's an elite top tier legend is going to have to be the litmus test to see where Prestavia is really at, to me.
Okay. Showing where there's levels. Now, let me ask you this. Do you feel like, like, for example, Eliza Versa and Eon or Hope Trilly and Eon, were those battles, that you feel like should have waited till later, or were those okay with happening now?
Those had to happen because we had to see who was where. And I can see they all on the same level.
Okay.
They all on the same level. It's a great level. They still coming up. And I think after they battled each other, now they deserve the big names. But I hate to say it, but Prestavia, something a little bit more dangerous about her when she's ready to go now. It's like there's nothing you can teach her. There's nothing she can learn or teach. She just got to get out there and throw out. She's like that number one overall first round draft pick in the NFL. Why sit the bench 2 or 3 years? If they can come out there and throw for 5,000 yards, 35 touchdowns to 3 interceptions, why are they waiting on the bench? Throw them out there now. Let them do battle. Whereas the other people you mentioned are also first-round picks in the mid to late first rounds. Maybe you can start them off slow, simplify the playbook, and as they get better, they give them bigger looks. Let them do more. But something about Prestavia, man. She a first-round, number 1 overall draft pick, and you got to throw her out there right now against the big dogs.
Gotcha.
Women dogs.
Does this? You can't call women dogs. Does this give you? I guess when you look at her, not that it has to remind you of anybody, but does it make you feel like like this is like deja vu? Maybe where it was like when Official kind of first came on. You know what I'm saying? She was cooking. She was,
that's what I'm thinking about. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, somebody just like that. Like there was already the established greats, and they felt kind of uncomfortable. There's always got to be that one woman that comes along every 5 years that makes everyone uncomfortable. I think female hierarchy of battle rap, they respect Hope Trilly. They respect Eliza Versa. They respect a lot of the women that were nominated for Rookie of the Year on OTFMZ. They respect them and they like them. And the ones I mentioned are pretty much humble for the most part, but confident. But something about Prestavia, not saying she's not humble, something about her, she don't give you that rookie feel. She just gives you the feel of someone who's already on your level and just jumped into it. It reminds me if, say, Remy never battled before this era of battle rap, and she just wanted to rap, and she took out a few opponents, you're like, oh, shit, she can already rap. That type of thing. You know what I mean? It's kind of scary. It's kind of scary.
Gotcha.
I hope people ain't mad at me for saying what I'm saying, but I believe it. And I've seen it, and I'm only saying it because I think I've been to 90% of her battles and standing right there. It's a different feeling when you watch the replay, you know what I mean, on YouTube, and standing right there and see it. I'm going by what other male battle rappers see when I'm standing around them. They in shock, especially the ones that never heard her before or only heard her once. You got to see the looks of like a Saga, a Twerk, a Don Marino, a Dre Dennis. Just the people who stand around her, they going ape shit.
Right.
They don't like to give it up too much unless they know it's a sure product in front of them. But they all saying it. They say it afterwards. You interview them. You talking about their upcoming battle or something they seen tonight from the fellas, and they bring up Prestavia, battle tonight, 10 of the night, this and that. I mean, why is she nominated and won 2 awards? You know what I mean, on OTFMZ when she just stepped in 11 to 13 months ago.
Right.
Like, why she pull a Lionel Richie at the award show and she a rookie? You know what I mean? If she's doing that, there's other people in the categories that could have won. She took clearly 2 awards. I mean, you got to call it for what it is. She's dangerous, man. You know what I mean? She deserves every big look, but certain people that's cooking now, that's less than 10 battles in, it's not fair for Prestavia to battle them, and it's not fair for them to battle Prestavia. She's kind of did that already. Let's move on. She gotta go against the top 25 from now on, and a bunch of dudes. She be wiping up dudes too.
Gotcha.
So that's the way. One more thing.
No, you're
talking
fine.
about the Remy Ma event. I turned it on when you were talking about if it'll have any effect on other leagues. Nah, it won't. Queen of the Ring is Queen of the Ring. They ain't going nowhere. They're gonna keep leveling up. They have plans. They're gonna execute their plans. It's just gonna help female battle rap. Someone needed to do it. Someone at that level should have stepped in a long time ago. So,
Gotcha.
respect to Remy. Salute to her. I believe her event's gonna be big, but don't pull a Snoop Dogg and we don't see you again. You know what I mean? Just keep coming back and being as consistent as you can, even if it's once a year.
Right.
She has a great event, which I think she will. Keep on doing it. Don't help the culture and then roll out. You know what I mean? That's what we really worried about.
Right. That's what somebody else.
I know she has all the greatest intentions, but don't tease us and then disappear.
Right. That's
especially when you got the financial means to keep doing it. That's it.
Somebody else has said that too earlier along the lines of it's gonna be like reminiscent of Snoop with the Gladiator School one and done. So it's great that you actually kind of, more so mentioned that. And I kind of feel like, especially because, people kind of know Remy from, Fight Club era and things like that. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it hits a little differently than the Snoop thing, you know what I'm saying? Or dare I say the Drake thing per se. And there's no shade or no shots at them, but I think it hits a little different with somebody who's from the realm. You know what I'm saying? And I do think it's a great thing where, like they said, there's Sprite, there's Pepsi, there's, you know what I'm saying? You have all these different things. We have She Goes Hard, you have Graham, you have, women doing anything, a Verbal War Zone. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like there's so many different avenues and venues and plates for these women to eat, and I feel like I'm forgetting people, Sigu and so on and so forth. C, you know what I'm saying? You had so many different, you know what I'm saying, venues and battles, and I just feel like it's a great thing that the women are getting plates elsewhere. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want it to come off shady, but like I said, there's so much opportunity. Why not let them eat? And one of the things that you stated too, one thing I think that is kind of great with the Prestavia thing in some ways. And when I make this comment, I'm not saying this in like a shady way, but I think a lot of times some girls, have felt like if they're not a sex symbol, they're not being paid attention to. So she's for one that goes to show that isn't the case. They're actually listening to what's coming out of her mouth as opposed to, what they're seeing. And I'm not saying that in a bad way. Even the attire, some feel like you have to show some skin to win. And she clearly shows that that's not, the case. So I think that those are two things.
She's a married woman too.
Gotcha. See, that's the third part I didn't know. Right. So that's great. Because I think a lot of times people feel like, as Lux said in the Fight Club thing, it don't matter what's in my skirt, it matters what comes out of my mouth. I think a lot of times, girls feel like if my titties ain't out, or if my ass ain't out, or if I ain't show no puss, whatever it may be, they're not gonna give me any attention. I'm not, one of the top 5 sexiest. They're not gonna give me any attention, but that's clearly not the case. And if you're dope enough, you're going to force them to actually listen. So I think that that's a great thing.
Shout out to Eon. That's a good example right there.
That's a
she
problem,
wear what
too.
she damn want to wear. You know what I mean? And be cooking people. You know what I mean? Just as an example.
Yeah, that fresh.
Shout out to Brooklyn Battle League, too. They're having a women's intake, too. Next month, late January. And it's a very dope card. Can't say who's winning, but it's power packed.
It's funny that you say that because I remember reaching out to John about doing something. I never heard back from him. I know he had time to go get a tattoo and shit, but you ain't got time to do my interview. But I'll reach out again and we'll see what we can lock in and make happen. But from one glasses wearing beard brother to another, but nonetheless, that's another, I knew that there was somebody else I forgot too, but his women's league as well. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I think that this is, it's just great all around, that sort of thing. Yeah, man. Yeah. Let me ask you, memorable gift.
Yeah.
What was the most memorable gift you feel like you've received?
Oh man, you about to make me get sentimental.
That's all right.
Bro. All right. October 11th, 1984. I just turned 14 years old. My dad got off of work. He said, I got something for you. I said, all right. You know what I mean? My mom said, stay around forget about hanging with your boys tonight. Your dad wanted, he got something for you. I was like, all right, he got a car with some money in it. That's nice. All right, give me some Lee jeans or something. You know what I mean? Give me some fat shoelaces or something. Or, you know what I mean? Upgrade some of my record collection, the BJ and all that.
Not the Lees.
So Pops gets home. Yeah, he keeps making me wait, man. He hit the shower, change clothes and everything. I'm like, man, what's going on? I said, I'm about to go out with my boys, man. Like, nah, don't go nowhere. I'm like, I'm cool. I'm cool in the cake and ice cream. Like, nah. My mom said, don't go nowhere. Pops came downstairs. He looked like a young boy. I think Pops was like late 30s or something at the time. I was 14.
Mm-hmm.
Pops was like, yeah, go put on your hip-hop clothes. I'm like, hip-hop clothes? He's like, here go an envelope. He hit me with the envelope, thinking it's a card. It's a card. He said, look inside the card. I'm like, oh, what's this? Very first Fresh Festival, second leg of the tour, Philadelphia. The Fresh Fest. Never seen nothing like it at the time. Talking Run DMC, Houdini, local B-boys, my boys from around the way, the Scanner Boys, New York City Breakers, Dynamic Breakers, who was on the card? Divine Sounds, I believe Slick Rick, Dougie Fresh, man, it was Power Pack, a whole lot of Def Jam artists, LL.
Right.
We never seen that like it. There's never been a concert with different rap groups in it that goes to stadiums. It went to the Spectrum where the Sixers and the Flyers play.
Right.
Yeah, man. Let me tell you, that was the night of my, man, that was it. I was like, that's it. I stopped playing football. I stopped playing sports. I was already a B-boy, breaking, popping, battling on the turntables, graffiti, all that. That was it. To me, I was so ignorant. I didn't want to have no more hobbies. Females, that's about it. You know what I mean? That's it. It was hip-hop. That's fucking it. I want to spit on my head the rest of my life. Battle people and DJing. You know what I mean? Turntables. That was it. I was a student of the game. I was done. I'm like, for the rest of my life, this shit is me. Like, it changed my whole life. Like, not only that, but we were down in the wrong parking lot, the park, and there were all these cameras out there, and we thought we were inside the event. We didn't know nothing about this, hip-hop concert-wise, you know what I mean? But I was like, yo, they're Rennie and them from the Scanner Boys. All right. So he's like, stay right here. We want you right here. And then they was like, we want you in a scene. I'm like, I don't understand. I didn't know what a rap music video. I mean, I knew what it was, but I never seen nobody shoot a rap music video.
Right.
It was for the Freaks Come Out at Night. I swear to God, for the Freaks Come Out at Night. It was that little scene down there by the buses in the parking lot. I think the scene I was in got cut. They had me breaking against this Jerry Curl dude, not against, but kind of breaking at the same time. It was just a bunch of shots, and they cut and kept what they want. What they kept was, they down there jiving and everything with some of the rappers, and Houdini. I got to meet Houdini, what have you, and rest in peace, Tango Kid from UTFO. They was just poppers and breakers for Houdini at the time. They wasn't even artists. You know what I mean? Roxanne came out a little later, but long story short, they kept the edit. They didn't keep my edit. They kept the edit with the Jerry Curl Boys moves. That was Jermaine Dupri. Before he was
shit, but he was a little kid, and little.
When they picked him up in Atlanta, low key, I was like, oh,
yeah.
Shit, Jermaine Dupri. That shit crazy, bro. That was like in the night of my life. I mean, the concert. My dad had a good time. I had a good time. He started listening to Curtis Blow and Run DMC. Shit was crazy, bro.
Nice.
That was the greatest. And I think the tickets might only been about $45, which was expensive back then.
Right,
my pop spent about $100. That was the best $90 he ever spent.
Nice,
bro,
nice.
That was the best shit ever.
Nice.
Ever. I don't think I never had an experience like that again.
That's what's up. And it's funny when you were talking about the artists, like, I figured it was tickets, and I was gonna say Run DMC. I didn't think about all the other people, but that's dope. That's a hell of a gift. That's hard to top.
I got something in my eye right now. I got to rub something in my eye. I got my eyelash.
It's all right. Just going to get a little Kleenex and get it out.
Definitely.
Yo, light skin.
What y'all doing over there in 15 minutes of fame?
Man.
Nomad, Uncle Rod, shout out to Heavy Bags. Need you back. Everything gonna be all right, bro. You know what I mean? Always a pleasure, man. I look forward to seeing you at the next event I see you at in the near future. Hopefully COVID doesn't prevent a lot. But yeah, man, as always, thank you for all that you do, even all the info that you send.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, man, I always say it's people like you, you know, and others, you know what I'm saying, that I salute big time. Always a pleasure, man. Happy holidays to you and yours as well, man.
You too, man.
Thank
Shout
you.
out,
All right.
Happy holidays to you, bro.
Gotcha. Take care, man.
All right. Peace.
Yeah, man. I'm going to, and I see AORL, another comment, so we going with by mail validation. K Thomas, I don't think that Snoop said that he was more so going to do a league. I think it was just the event, but I think that people thought that the opportunity would lead to more in some kind of way. You know, I think that that's pretty much all it is. And I get what you're stating, you know what I'm saying? That was never said, but I guess, you know, the possibility, it could happen again. You know what I'm saying? I guess that's how people are looking at it. Not to say in a negative way, but maybe it is negative. Unsure. But nonetheless, man, before we get out of here, I want to thank all y'all for tuning in. You know what I'm saying? I didn't have any ladies tonight. You know, you be booking them. OTFMZ, man, y'all know what it is, man. You be booking them, and you know they be having things going on and canceling. Lights can, you know, too. Anybody else that does this shit, but nonetheless, see my second job alarm going off, which means if I was napping, I would have to get up now and prepare and get ready and things like that. But nonetheless, y'all, next week, I'll be back. We'll do another show. I gotta hit up a few people, make some things happen. My fault, like I said in the past. OTFMZ about me not coming through that time. I ain't even hit y'all to let y'all know, you know, I wasn't gonna make it. Nothing was like set, but it was set, you know, so my fault with that. About 70% set, but you know, I typically don't fuck up, but yeah. But nonetheless, thank y'all all for tuning in. If you know what I'm saying, like the show, go ahead, don't forget to hit the thumbs up. If all these people, they gonna fire me at work. You know what I'm saying, hit the thumbs up if you did like the show. Yeah, man. Thank y'all all for tuning in. I'm going to go down the list real quick before I get ready to get out of here. Eric Parry, thank you for being in the chat, calling in. K Thomas, Mr. Upstate, AORL, Wicked 548, thank you for both as well. Sarge for calling in. Joe from ATL from calling in. Light Skin Television from calling in. OTFMZ. Let's see. It's different. RC, you read this wrong. Swap Boy ENT or Entertainment, Dreamers Unlimited. Damn, Pablo Juan said, "Wow, he looked like he be skipping showers." I mean, I've gotten like I look like I sell incense, but damn, I look like I skip showers. You a fucking liar. And I'd be curious to know what the fuck you look like. That's one thing I don't do. That means I look dirty. Like, I mean, I might look, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, you know, like I sell incense and I'm walking around barefoot, you know, Eric Benet shit, but damn, dirty, you know. I'll take it though. He's just flirting. He's flirting. Yeah. Who else? Brandon, Oba TV, Genesis Obscura. I'm trying to make sure I'm not skipping past anybody. Starseed Direct, anybody that came in with love and or hate. You know, hopefully you get what you want for this holiday and that removes some of that hate out of your heart and you put more love into it. If not, you know, the reason why you're getting what you're getting is because of the shit that you're putting out. King L, Grandpa Matt 92. I hope you're not a grandfather born in 1992.
Suck to be a fuck boy.
Black Girl Never Lost. Just Browsing. Lena Love. Lena Blesser. Jamil. I Stay in PA. DJ Nova. That's why I got to get another person. Treehouse 2021. David Campbell. Sign It. Just missed it. Onyx 100. Romeo Jones. Lazy Animations. Reek and Roxy. That name is kind of catchy. Brittany Bullock. Dan Jones. David Campbell. Yo, not... keep it short, man. Once again, if you celebrate the holidays, have a happy, safe holiday. Stay COVID-free. Shit is getting real out here. You know, wash your hands, motherfuckers. Yeah, man. Y'all just all have a good one. Can't wait to see y'all before New Year's Eve show. Yeah, y'all have a good one. We out. I got to get that theme song going again too.